Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to a new video. I'm so sorry that it's been such a long time. It's really hard to get back into the habit of YouTube videos when you've been kind of off and on for like a year. But anyway, let's jump right into this. As you can tell, this is going to be another Arteza video because, believe it or not, they actually sent me more stuff after my last video. And let me tell you guys, I'm so excited. They sent me their real brush pens, which you're seeing right now, which are water-based. There's the water brush with the pen set, which is really cool, and I can't wait to show you guys like how I use them and like how they look. It was really cool. They also sent me a box of gouache. Now in my last video they had sent me their watercolors, so I was really excited to try these out because the gouache that I use are Reeves and they're not super great. I've had, better, but they do, so I was excited to see how these hold up next to like another brand. And they also sent me 2 sketch pads, which was really cool because honestly, I'm always looking for more sketchbooks because I go through them so quickly. So all in all, I have 2 drawing pads, I have their gouache, and I have their real brush pens, which you're all gonna see throughout this video. So anyway, well, let's just get started. So in this video, I decided that I was going to do the same drawing on both sides and try out both products. So I'm gonna do this little strawberry sheet. First, I'm starting with the real brush pens, which I decided to choose a limited color palette as well because there are so many colors for both the gouache and the brushes that I was kind of overwhelmed. So I just kind of wanted to see what I could do with a really limited palette. So like I said earlier, these are water soluble, so you can see me using the water brush every now and then, which was a pretty decent water brush, honestly. I have one already, but this one I could use in a pinch. I don't know if it's better than the one I have, but this one's also larger, and I prefer my pens, like my brushes, to be a little smaller, so, to each their own. But what I was really surprised about, you guys, was how beautifully these brushes blended together. Oh my gosh, do you see how beautiful that blend is? It's so pretty, and after the first like 3 strawberries, I honestly stopped using the water brush because they blended so well together. So as you can see here, I'm actually using the watercolor paper that they sent me in their last review, just because they're water soluble, so I couldn't use it on the drawing paper, but I did do my initial sketch on the drawing paper. And now we're moving on into the gouache. Now guys, I'm gonna be completely honest here. The gouache was kind of a disappointment. It was so beautiful when I mixed the colors together, just like when I mixed the watercolors, but then once you put it down on the paper, they really dulled out. I was pretty disappointed in that because they seemed so beautiful when I was mixing them, and then as soon as they touched the paper and dried, they were a totally different color. And not totally different, they were just really muted, and for something like strawberries, I wanted them to be very bright and very summery, and that just didn't happen. So I was honestly pretty disappointed in the colors that you got when you did use the gouache. However, as a gouache, it worked very well. I mean, you can see there that it went down very smoothly. Also, just as a side note, somebody asked me in my last video if the watercolors have a chalky texture to them, and I didn't even think about it, but they do. They definitely have a chalky texture to them, and the same thing goes with the gouache. As you can see here are the 2 final pieces, and I was, again, just really impressed. So just to wrap this up, I will say one last thing, and that is I am an affiliate with Arteza, so just so you guys know, if you go down to the drop bar and you click on the link that I have put there to go to their website and you purchase something, I do get a small commission from that. That is how the affiliate program works. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!